What's happening, guys? We are back with another video today, and in this topic I'm going to give you guys the symptoms of what it feels like when you go through narcissistic abuse. It's nothing nice, and you're going to feel some type of way whenever certain things happen to you, whenever you get abused by these individuals. And you might be somebody that doesn't even know what's happening to them, like I was when I was younger. I didn't understand what the hell was going on. I felt confused, anxious, nervous, fear. You don't necessarily fear the person. It's a different type of fear that gets distilled into your body, and it's so hard to put it into words. You fear for your life. You doubt reality. You doubt a lot of things. You doubt yourself. This person basically just mind fucked you. Just completely. They did something. They turned a certain switch that just turned things upside down. Symptoms that you're going to feel is anxiety and depression. You're going to feel these things, and I'm the type of person that it's very hard for somebody like me to feel depressed just because of how I am. And a lot of you guys don't see me outside of YouTube, but it's just like, if you've seen that, you'd understand what I'm talking about. It's just very hard for a person like me to feel depressed. And I never once in my life, I shit you not, guys, not once in my life did I ever come out and say, I'm depressed. Or not once did I ever say, I feel I'm depressed. Never, never, never. Those words never came out of my mouth. I am depressed. I feel depressed. And you might say they just came out of your mouth now. I'm explaining to you guys. Some smart Alex might say that. But what I'm saying to you guys is I never actually convinced myself that I was ever depressed or anything like this. I believe whenever you do certain things like that, you're manifesting it even more. That's just my own opinion. Because you can help depression. There's certain times in my life where I definitely felt the feelings of depression, but not once did I ever say, I am depressed. That's like an acceptance. You're accepting that you are depressed whenever you say, I am depressed. Even if the feelings come and you feel that way, you should not say it about yourself. You should just deal with it. I deal with my emotions, and I don't let them consume me. I didn't let anything stop me. I didn't let any amount of anxiety stop me from living my life. I didn't let any of these symptoms consume me. You can't let it do that. You have to be bigger than what you're feeling. And I understand some people are very, very, very down very far with depression, and they got it very bad. But I think you have a choice to either make it worse or make it better. And I think some people are just not smart enough to make it better. And you have to be intelligent if you want to make it better, because you have to do the right things with yourself and with your life. Every decision you make is going to affect whether your depression gets better or worse. Anytime I ever felt sad or down, or things just aren't all that right now, I did what my heart told me to do. That's what I always did. And nothing's gonna be fixed right away. But if you continue to take the right actions and you don't get weak and you don't take the easy way out, you're gonna get better. And I'm the type of person, there was never rough moments in my life where I was depressed for a long period of time. There was times where I felt an unease, but I was never diagnosed with it. sad times can come. Times like this can come, but you have to stay strong and still do things you would do even if you didn't feel that, period. I lived my life and didn't let anything change it otherwise. That's how I did it. And I feel some people actually don't have that type of strength. And I feel, and I don't mean this to be a dick or to put anybody else down if you were one of those types of people, but I feel like people just aren't strong enough to make those stronger decisions, which is going to help you. I think not everybody is the strongest person in the world. Not everybody has a lot of mental strength. That's something I was blessed with. I'm very strong mentally, and I was able to make right decisions when I honestly didn't want to do it. I do what I don't want to do so I can get better. No matter how I ever felt, no matter any of this, didn't matter whatever happened to me, I did what was right. I don't feel like doing it, I'm going to motivate myself to do it. That's a challenge. You don't feel like doing it, let's go, bitch. I'm going to go get it. I don't care how I feel, I'm going to go get it. Where some people might not do that. Some people might feel a moment of weakness and they don't make the right decision, and doing this a lot is going to lead to more depression, in my opinion. If you continuously make right decisions, you're going to get yourself out of there automatically. You're not going to feel those feelings. And like I said, I was never diagnosed with depression. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I obviously wasn't at my happiest, but I wasn't down and out either. I could have been down, but I was never out, I'll say that. Like, I didn't let shit define me. That's all I'm trying to say here. I didn't let anything define me. I still lived as if I didn't feel these things and continue. That's what strength is. That's what you have to do. And if you do this, you're going to eliminate all those thoughts automatically. Do the right things. Don't get weak. Don't be weak. Don't put yourself in that deeper hole by maybe doing something that might take away those symptoms in the moment, but something might build up later. Because if you do what's hard, and it might not help you so much, and you're still feeling those feelings, but you're doing good things, you're eventually going to erase this. And I think that's what separates individuals. And I think we are our own worst enemies sometimes. I've done things in my life that I made myself the worst enemy, like at certain times when it came to certain things. You have to be almost stronger than your own thoughts. And you can't let these emotions consume you in any way, shape, or form. Even if you feel it, do not say it. Like, there was never times in my life where I was like, because like, it's like I said, are you going to let this shit defeat you, or are you going to continue to live? I don't care how the fuck I feel right now. I'm going to continue to live. Fuck all this shit. I don't care. I'm going to continue on. Watch this, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying, guys. You have to be a savage sometimes. Sometimes you got to bring that savage out of yourself. Do you want to live, or do you want to die? Because ain't nothing going to happen if you sit there and complain, I'm depressed, I have anxiety, and I get it, but you're not helping yourself. Do you want to help yourself, or do you want to go that way? That's what it comes down to. I think you have to have some type of savage in you to defeat these things. And you can't depend on other people to defeat these things for you. I do things on a day-to-day basis that give me anxiety. Certain things I do on a day-to-day basis brings at least a little bit of anxiety. You can watch certain things over the internet, it might give you a bit of anxiety. You could watch a crazy ass video and it might give you a bit of anxiety. What I'm saying is, I'm not gonna come out and be like, I have anxiety just because I feel it. Deal with it. I'm not gonna say I am depressed just because I might feel a little bit sad. It doesn't matter. We have to live. You're not gonna feel that way forever. You shouldn't manifest it now. You shouldn't manifest it ever. And I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. But back to this, like, narcissistic abuse can make you feel these things, like, and you could feel stuck in this ongoing cycle of feeling this way. And I understand. I understand how that feels, because I felt these things many times in my life, but I never made excuses to put myself down even further. I let shit like that motivate me. I let that put a chip on my shoulder. And even though I didn't know what happened to me in the time, I instinctually did the right thing. That put me up. And I didn't even know what happened to me. That's why I give advice. Now I know what narcissistic abuse and narcissism and all this stuff is. Which helped even more. It like put that cherry on top for myself with all that I went through. And I learned that evil does exist in this world. It does. And people that might feel this way, because narcissists feel this way as well. They feel depressed. They feel anxiety. It's almost like they have the power to project everything they are to put it onto you. And all of a sudden you feel like this because they did this to you. You can't even sit there and make an excuse about that. You have to bounce back from that. And you have to understand that you let this person in your life as well. I don't sit here with hatred in my heart towards anybody that's ever done anything to me. If I do that, I'm giving them power. If I do that, I'm giving these individuals power that they did what they did to me. I honestly don't care. Because they'll never have power over me ever again, and nobody on this planet will. We sometimes give our power away to people, and I understand that a lot of us got tricked into giving our power away, which would happen to me, because I'm not one to just give my power away to just anybody. I got conned into giving my power away because we think these people love us at one point in time. We think these people are worthy of giving them some of our power because they love us and we love them. We're willing to do anything for them. And all of a sudden, we're stabbed. And we're gushing blood. What makes us mad towards these people is that they tricked us. That's what made me mad towards these people. And I just came to the realization that, like, it's not going to do anything to stay mad at these people. You can still see them for what they are and still see what they've done. And what they've done is so far from being right. But we can't sit there and have hatred over them and just be bitter about them. We just have to continue to live our best lives without them in the picture, period. And not watch them, but they're going to suffer behind closed doors. Most of the time, you're never going to watch a narcissist suffer. You're not going to see it. It's just happening. And I could even care less if that happens. I don't care at all. I don't care about this individual. To me, in my eyes, they are wrote off. They are unsafe. Let's stick an unsafe name tag to their foreheads. Now we see them. I think narc should fucking take a tag and put narc right in their forehead. It's what these individuals deserve. They can all go amongst themselves and mess with each other and stir the pot there, because they ain't messing with us. You know what I mean? But this is what it feels like. So if it happens to you, There's nothing else you can do but deal with it. I get a lot of questions on a daily basis, guys. I get emails all the time. I get even more people that hit me up over my Instagram platform in the DMs there and all the comments, and just everywhere there's somebody saying something. And a lot of people got my cell phone number as well and text me. I get questions all the time like, when is this shit gonna end? Like, it's been this long. Like, how long did you go for until you felt normal again? Like, questions like this. Like, there's no timetable to when you're gonna feel A-okay again. There's not. It all depends on what experience you went through with this individual. It all depends, and it all depends on you as a person and how you react to this, because I'm telling you guys right now, there are some people that may never be the same again and could be forever caught up in this with this person and like never get out of that again. I think the best way to do it is to continue to live your life and just imagine that that didn't even happen. You have to see them for what they are. You got tricked. You got conned. They were never for you. They just used you. Now move on. You know what? They might have gave you some of the best times of your life. Some of these individuals might have gave you the best sex of your life. These are certain things that could keep your mind stuck back there. Just so you guys know that. It is what it is. These are things that might keep you back there in thought. And that's just the truth. You might never ever feel the feelings that these people once gave to you from other people. This could keep you back there. That's why you have to continue to be your best. You have to continue to do your best and move forward in life. And better things will happen if you do this. But being caught, like staying stuck back there, it's not going to do you any good. Wondering when this horrifying situation is going to come to an end is not going to do you any good. Continue to live your life, go through the pain, and just hope for the best. And also be prepared for the worst. Both more good and bad is going to happen. Like I said in other videos, it's going to. I'm prepared for more bad to happen in my life. And nothing quite as intense is ever going to happen to me again. It might not even have to do with anything to do with narcissistic abuse. I just know, obviously, more bad things are going to happen. People you're close with are going to pass away. Friends you knew are going to pass away. I'm prepared for pain. And I'm prepared for better moments. This is life. Let's live it. So, before I cut this video short, just understand that symptoms of narcissistic abuse is anxiety and depression. That's what it is. And yes, you're going to feel those things. You're going to feel both of these things. Like, they're going to make you feel nervous, anxious. They might keep you daydreaming in your head. You're going to feel stuck in your own head. They're going to make you feel just like a wanderer. Like you're just going to be wondering a lot. Thinking. You might be a natural overthinker as it is. This is going to turn that bitch up a notch. And you're going to be thinking even more and more and more till you drive yourself nuts. That's why you got to stay busy 24/7. That's what I did. I'm hitting the gym every day. I'm eating a ridiculous amount of calories and food and training my ass off. And I'm moving every day. I'm working. I'm hanging out with friends. I'm talking to new girls. I'm doing new things. And I'm not being toxic. This is what you have to do. You have to get out there in the world. Put yourself out there. You might feel insecure. You might feel down. You might feel these things. But you have to get up and get after it. Or you're going to stay down forever. It's your choice. So, I'm going to cut this video short. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I got another one to do right now, so I will get to it. And once again, any more video requests, feel free to leave them. And I'll add them to the notes. I'll be back.